Route 66 Centennial Show in Springfield, Missouri wants us to open up the show for 15,000 people. I have serious concerns about what we're doing. 15,000 people, y'all. That's a little stressful right now. There has never been a better opportunity to play your song. This is gonna be easily the biggest show we've ever done. We have to put this together in about 6 weeks. We do have a show at 7:30 in Branson, Missouri.
On
sold
the
out
same day?
the same exact day that we're playing in Springfield, which is 1 hour away. This is a problem.
Quite simply, it validates all of the hard work that we've put in the last 30 some odd years.
We're the Haygoods, a musical family from the Ozarks, writing songs, raising kids, doing concerts, and trying to leave this world a little better than we found it. We've built a life and a show here in Branson, but we're not done dreaming yet. We're trying to see how far this journey can go, from a small town in the Ozarks to stages all around the world. Welcome to our story.
So, do we cancel the show or just risk being late?
I say you punt. Hail Mary.
I don't think we need to cancel the Branson show. I think if we're running late, it's more exciting for the audience here, frankly. I mean, how cool is it that we're gonna get to open for Little Big Town, and then we're gonna turn around and do a 2-hour Branson show for the folks here. But I think it's cool. I think it's exciting. The crowd's like, wow, these guys just were up in Springfield at a huge arena, and now they're entertaining for me here in Branson. Hey, I'd wait to see that.
Cannot cancel the Branson show. You have to understand that when you spend 34 years building up a reputation, that you will be on that stage. And the people who sell our tickets in the hotels and the online ticket centers know that we're always going to be there and that we're always going to give an A+ performance. You can't just cancel a show all of a sudden. You have to do it. It's our reputation. We've spent our entire lives building it, and I will protect it at all costs, no matter what it takes.
We got plenty of connections, 2 places at one time, between holograms, helicopters, mini horses. We'll figure it out.
Reputation is everything in a little town like Branson, and you can't name a show that we've ever canceled. Find one. Didn't happen. We do our job no matter what. Flu, food poisoning, broken leg, car broke down. You're hiking in, bro. That's how we were raised, and it stuck with us. We never cancel. All right, we're in the theater parking lot. We got a show going on here right now. Michael's backstage doing work. I'm gonna go have him make that phone call to the helicopter operators and see if he actually can pull this off. See what he's got.
It's Josh for Chopper Hopper. How can I help you?
Josh, what's up, man? How are you?
Mikey, you been flying?
Dude, trying. Last time we hung out, I jumped out of your helicopter.
What?
Kind of in a tight spot. You have any helis available on a Thursday night coming up?
Oh, it's possible. Probably just one. I think the R66 we might be able to squeeze for you. Where you need to go?
Do you have just one heli, though, available?
Yeah, it would just be the R66 right now. That's the only one I'm operating until summer.
Okay, all right, we can make that work. We're just kind of in a tight spot. We've got a high-profile show coming up with Rascal Flatts up Route 66 type of show up in Springfield, wow. And we've got to get to Branson essentially like 20 minutes. So, but 4 people in the R66.
4 people in the R66. What's your departure point in Springfield? That's we'll have to work with their traffic control.
Yeah, understood. Can you do an off-airport landing, like in a field or a parking lot?
It's possible if we scope it out before, but again, we have to prior approval.
Okay, all right, we might be able to make that work. What's your thoughts on pricing and such?
Just for one flight?
That you cancel the show?
Bro, I could go first class to Hawaii.
Helicopter available, but it only has 4 seats. They do not have any more available helicopters that evening.
How many are in the band? There's 6 of us in the band.
Plus sound, plus Dino, that's 8.
Yeah, 8 of us. So 4 of us are gonna be driving in late. We're gonna be an hour behind you guys, 30 minutes behind you.
Could we prioritize it?
At least 30, 45 minutes.
Let's talk about the bottom line, though. Like, what's the quote?
He's going to send that over, but it's right around the $5,000 mark. Just give or take a couple.
I think that's completely unreasonable and totally insane. $5,000 for what amounts to a 40-minute flight?
Right. The energy I'm feeling off of you right now is not super positive about finding solutions. So, yes, it is an investment.
Okay, but we need solutions that make actual sense, because this show is for exposure. We're not,
Yeah. The truth is this show's going to cost you money. That's the bottom line. It'll probably be $8 to $10 grand by the time we're done with this. That's just what it is. Like, yeah, we can come to Branson, we can fill our theater here, we can go home to our own beds, but if we want to play our music for country music fans, then the first chapter is you got to pay to play. Yeah, we're gonna pay $10,000 to go perform for.
I think it's a great opportunity, but like I mean,
It's a lot.
Can we get a police escort?
Maybe. Mike knows everybody apparently in the town.
I have no idea if the cost of all this is going to be justified. It's a huge gamble. You know, you dream about these moments and you get these huge opportunities and you want to do them, and then the reality of it, the cost of it, you know, it all comes into play. I don't know if it'll be worth it. I'm really hoping that, you know, 2 months of rehearsals and all this money and time and everything spent is actually going to pay off. Fingers crossed.
I definitely have concerns about the $10,000 they're trying to spend on this free show. Ultimately, it's going to come out of their salaries, and it's their decision, so I've just got to find it. You want a helicopter ride? It costs money.
The other thing that nobody's thinking about is all of our gear. Like, we have instruments, we have speakers, we have cables, we have electronics. Where is that stuff going? Are we going to shove it in the back of the helicopter? Is there like a storage pod somewhere in the helicopter? Like, the more that we get into this, the more expensive it's getting, and the more things we are finding out that we have not considered.
Vocals. On harmonica, piano, and tenor. Sonic on the violin and lead vocals.
Last day rehearsal, we're at my warehouse here. Got everything set up, got the gym going. Guys are boxing in the corner. We're about to sync through everything, go through all the speeches, placement on the stage, blocking, the whole deal. One last chance, and then tomorrow morning, let's go, baby, it's on.
Game on.
Okay, everything I need for the day should be in this bag. If it's not, we're in trouble.
Kat, you need a bigger water bottle, though. Come on.
There's not enough water for the whole day
Oh.
in there.
That's not water, it's coffee.
Okay, you're probably good then. 10 minutes late.
One last one. You know, 10 minutes here or there. Who's really counting?
Definitely not you, apparently. All right, packed up. Everybody's ready to rock. Pat, what we got left here? Good? We gotta go make me a real brother in the Haygoods, man, so I can get a car like this.
Dude, for real, he's got the nicest car of everybody.
Like that. Like this. All right, so no matter how many times we do this, like, you make a checklist, you punch it all out, I still have this feeling like we're missing something. I mean, I don't know.
All access.
He's a guitar player.
Guitar player.
Apparently they're short on dressing rooms, so we're actually in the towel room. I don't know what that means.
Ooh, that could be fun.
This is how it goes. You move, you get here, you get set up, everything's great, and then you gotta wait and wait and wait and wait and hurry and wait some more. What are you doing, Matt?
Waiting. All right, first time in the arena. Got our camera guy here.
Yeah.
Legendary. Dude, this place is huge. Check it out. Ow! Gonna fill it up here. All right, we got so many details to work out right now. We're about to do our sound check, and then we gotta find where the food's at, because I'm hungry. We're going on in like 5 minutes. Let's go! Crowd's here. John Goodman's so cool, man. We're just chilling. He's coming fishing.
Besties.
Yeah, he's coming fishing, for sure.
Representing the people of Springfield with passion and purpose, Springfield City Councilwoman Callie Carroll.
Stop, I gotta do a show. It's been a long time coming, but we're still standing strong through the fire and the fight. We kept holding on. Baby, how was it hearing your song out there?
It was so amazing.
Was it good? Oh man, I know, I could see out there. I gave her the heart emoji right in the middle of her song. Dreams are coming true, right here. All right, let's get out of here, we gotta show you. I've got your keys out your truck. Let's go. So we had to cancel the helicopter because of the weather. Are you serious? And then, yeah, there's no helicopter. They didn't tell you yet? No, we're driving, let's go. Right now.
Run is good.
No, apparently the winds are too high, so. Yo, this stand is not good. Good, Dina? Let's go. Yeah. Very good. Mike. Long time coming goes in the show.
Pack it up, let's go. Hustle. Just finished the show. We are on the way back. That felt amazing. Tim, ending thoughts?
So I was actually completely terrified before we started because you have to understand we've never played that many of our own songs before. And for a crowd of whatever it was, 10,000 plus people, just going for it like that is a wild feeling. But you know, as soon as we started, especially when we got to Baptized in It and the jam on that, I knew we had them. I knew that they were responding, they were liking us, they were going for it. The truth is that we all fought Dominic a lot on how many of our own songs we should play versus how many covers we should do. And dang it, if he wasn't right, that people would respond to our music. And after all these years of not doing that and doing a variety show in Branson, to all of a sudden have people responding to things that you created, long time coming, it was an absolutely out of this world feeling. And I'm basically speechless, so there you go.
I second that. I got goosebumps whenever we started singing Hallelujah, and everyone had their hands up and they were just vibing, and it was amazing. Definitely one for the books. Hey, Dom made it. He didn't get a ticket.
Got back to the theater. Everybody remember their instruments? Everybody good? Kat?
Yep.
Everybody good? Tim, you got your stuff?
We think.
Still awake? We made it. Pat?
I'm not sure on these stands.
Until we unload.
You look good. Just wear that the rest of the show.
Until we unload, we actually don't know if we got everything.
Oh God, that's true. We don't know. There's Mom. Mom!
We have 10 minutes to hit the stage, so let's roll.
How'd it look, Mom?
Crying tears of joy.
I know we
Good
got a
job.
huge standing ovation.
I know.
I know, we killed it. All right, back to work. Let's go.